I love you, always, forever, near and far. We're together everywhere. I will be with you, everything. I will be for you. I love you, always, forever, near and far. We'll stick together everywhere. I will be with you, everything. I will be for you. Good morning, everybody. Blue eyes I've ever seen. You've got millions said to me. Ah, I don't know all the words. Sweet lady, in the sky of blue, fly stars. Don't you love this song? It's a good one. Happy President's Day. Oh, here we go. I love you, always, forever, near and far. We'll stick together everywhere. I will be with you, everything. I will be for you. I love you, always, forever, near and far. We'll stick together everywhere. I will be for you, everything. I will be for you. Never stop, never, whenever, near and far, and always and everywhere and every. Never stop, never, whenever, near and far, and always and everywhere and every. Never stop, never, whenever, near and far, and always and everywhere and every. Never stop, never, whenever, and everywhere and every. Morning, everybody. I love you, always, forever, near and far. We'll stick together everywhere. I will be with you, everything. I will be for you. I love you, always, forever, near and far. We'll stick together everything. I will be for you, everything. I will. Blah, blah, blah. Morning. Hey, Siri. Pause. That was fun, huh? That was a lot of fun. Sorry about the camera, everybody. Just me getting all personal. Oh, it's going to be fun. Morning, nerd. Morning, Jackie. Morning, Kim. Morning, JC. Jesus Christ in Australia. Morning, Ladran. I got to tell y'all, right there with you. I am right there with you. JC and the BB. I did one of those about an hour ago, and in fact, I haven't even taken a microdose yet. That's how good it was. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. That's one of my favorite songs. Well, I try and put a smile on everybody's face. Thank you. Morning, everybody. Happy President's Day. Thank you, Obama. Thank you. That's one of my favorite jokes, is to end everything with "and thanks, Obama." Good or bad, thanks, Obama. Hey, we're getting married. Thanks, Obama. Taxes are going up. Thanks, Obama. Whatever. A friend of mine was like, my kid doesn't have school today. And I was like, oh, man. She goes, yeah, you can blame the president for that. And I was like, oh, that's all right. Morning, Censored. Morning, Bridgie. Good morning to all the crew. Kim, Mike, everybody. How is everybody doing this weekend? Give me some emojis on how you're doing this weekend. What'd you do? Did you start some fires? Give me some flames for fires. Did you go on a trip? Give me some planes or cars for trips, What'd you do? Did you grow some shrooms? Give me some shrooms. Don't give me shrooms. I have shrooms. The emojis. What'd you do this weekend? Sandy, welcome. Good morning, Sandman. We got shrooms going on. Troop, Herbie's Flamey's burning stuff down. Bridgie said he went to Ohio. That's nice. Dr. Boy grew a monster. Jesus Christ, in Australia, down to about 100 bongos. I like that. JCBB, hundos. A little Grand Action, or a Hundo Action. Grand Action's 1,000. We'll get there. You know what I did? I had a lot of fun this weekend. I didn't think I was going to have a lot of fun this weekend. Mushmouth, put down a couple pints, did you? Pints. Eric said he was investigating an area. Morning, Anthony. Morning, Tad Lewis. Michael Brown. Tad, is it Tad Lewis? Is that Tad? That's not Tad Lewis. Are you Tad? All I know is Tad. I just know him as Tad. Anyhow, Saturday morning, Tad texts me at 8 o'clock in the morning. Hey, are you awake? 8 o'clock. On a Saturday morning, I'm getting the text, hey, are you awake? I'm like, oh man, who's in jail? Who's in jail? Bill, you'll have to talk to some other people on that. Mushmouth said he went and raced. Then you drank. That's good. It's in order. Tad calls me up 8 o'clock. Texts me, hey, are you awake? I'm like, oh man, why am I awake at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday? Well, typically I'm awake at like 5 o'clock every morning anyway, so I'm just like, I think I was going to try and go back to bed, and then I realized, wait, no, Tad and I are going to go and try and fix my life. He picks me up, and he's like, hey, we're going to go over to my house. I'm going to show you my lab. I'm going to show you my grow. I was like, oh, man, okay. Jesus Christ, you do not raise snails. I was a monster before Tad brought me the monster. Tad's all telling people all the secrets now. Good thing, if you're following along, trying to see, like, visually, like, I'm just trying to read along with everybody here. I'm trying to tell the story about Tad waking me up at 8 o'clock in the morning to save my life. And so he kidnaps me. He shows up at, like, 10. He's all dapper. Smells nice. With intention. Ugh. You know, people that, like, they have intention, and it's like, oh, you're not going to get away from whatever it is they're about to do, you know? It's like, hey, we're going to do this. You know? No, he did. He smelled nice. It was whatever. Who doesn't? You gotta note that. With intention. So we get in this truck, and he takes me over to his place. It's kind of like a date. We're not on a date. We're friends, you know. He's like, hey, let me show you my setup. Dude! First off, this dude's house is wackadoo nice. Alright? I don't know. He must have struck gold somewhere, alright? He's got gold hidden. Pops and I are watching this show about people that thought gold was hidden in the White Sands military missile testing site, right? Gold's guns and idiots, right? But no, Tad, you stop. This dude's rich, all right? Loaded. I'm kidding. I don't know. It's a really nice house. Tad's super humble and modest, but it's a nice house. You can even tell, like, from the first drive in, and you see, like, vaulted, or the windows that pop out of the house. I can't tell, you know what I mean? You're like, really? Really? Just for the front windows? We're gonna do that for the front windows? That's weird, man. That's really nice. This is a nice house, man. And I walked in, and it was just bingo bango. It was beautiful, beautiful house. And we go down into the basement, and where he has all of his labs. He's created labs. All right. He's got a prep room. He's got a lab room, and he's got a grow room, all to the three corners of his also in like walk-in bar. Like you can go have a drink while you're looking at some jars, you know? And he's got like a whole bar set up down there. And he's got a section off over here, section off over there. I'm like, huh? And he's got it like temperature controlled, and he's got clean. Like I wasn't allowed to step in I wasn't allowed to step in one of them without taking my shoes off. And then I was like, do you really want me to take my shoes off? And he's like, yeah, dude, you got to take your shoes off. And so I took my shoes off. And he's like, yeah, dude, you got to put your shoes back on. And so I put my shoes back on. And so I wasn't able to go in that room. You know what I mean? And we all grow mushrooms wherever we can, okay? Leave me alone. And so it's beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so already, my mind is blown. Saturday, right? Tad goes, are you hungry? I'm like, oh, man, I guess, man. Sure, let's go. He's like, all right, let's go to the store. So we go to the store. The store's like 10 miles away. We have to hop on the back of a burro to go to the store. I'm kidding. Hop in this truck and we go to the store. He picks up these really nice looking hamburger patties. 2 of them. Really, they're nice, super nice. Kind of, like a store brand. All right, cool, yeah, this will be nice. I'm just noting, that's all. Morning, MVP. And he's like, dude, I'm going to cook these up. What do you like in your burgers? And I go, I don't know, man. Just give me some cheese. Give me some pepper jack. And he goes, okay, I got you. All right, I got you. No problem. No, not even Wagyu. But, oh my God, wow, goo is what they are, okay? What he did. He took these patties and he cooked them and he put the pepper jack on them and he served it to me. First, he made me a burrito. A non-tortilla burrito. And he's like, do you want a snack? And I was like, you serve meals for snacks. This dude's as skinny as a canary. All right. You don't let him near a mine unless you want to know if you can go into the mine. That's how skinny Tad is. I have no idea where all the food is that he eats. All right. I'm telling you, exception, it's going to blow your mind what he did, okay? That's why I'm telling the story. And he hands me this burger, this beautiful looking burger, all right? Morning, Parker. And he goes, let me know if you like it, because he's friggin' humble. And I'm like, whatever. I did have to take a nap. Actually, I put Tad in a nap, because I'm telling all of this, I'm glowing him up real quick because I'm going to completely destroy him in a couple minutes. All right? So don't worry, Tad. Your day's coming, all right? You blew my mind and I blew yours a little, okay? So hold on, all right? We got to get through the food first, all right? So I take a bite of this burger, this amazing burger, and I'm like, what the hell did you do? And I eat this thing as quickly as I possibly, like it's dripping. I'm almost eating my fingers, like it just drip. And yeah, you do know, don't you? Tad. And so I'm eating this thing, and I go, what is this? Because it's not the burger that you bought. It's not the meat that you bought. I just saw you buy hamburger meat. This is like a Wagyu beef, like Kobe beef or something like that. And he goes, no, no. I mixed in soy sauce. What? Soy sauce and barbecue sauce. Like, what did you, was it like on accident? And he's like, nah, man, I just, I poured a soy sauce until it like almost is drowning the meat. And then I do like a dollop of the barbecue sauce, and I just mix that all in, and I blow your freaking mind. And I'm like, oh, wow, of course. And morning, everybody, Sandy Man, and it just is amazing. The taste of it, because the soy, and it was like, oh man, it makes sense. Of course, that makes sense. The soy, the salt of the soy, along with the meat, and it was just a beautiful seasoning, along with the barbecue. Just a beautiful way to like liven it up and salt it up. It was just, oh god, it was beautiful. And then Tad messed up the fries. He has no idea how to use an air fryer. There are directions on the side of the air fryer that tell him exactly how to use the air fryer. And he tried using it twice. We had some cucumber fries. Alright, that's what we had. Cucumber fries is what I like to call them. I'm kidding, Tad. It was all great. He fed me. And we had some Sweethearts candies. We were in the grocery line, and I was like a little kid. I left my cash at home. I'm an idiot, and I was like, can I get this candy? Because it was like half off. It was like $1 for 5 boxes of Sweetheart candies. How do you not pay $1 for 5 boxes of Sweetheart candies when it's right in your face? Am I right, Tad? Am I right, everybody else? All right, you don't have to hit that like button. When it's just me, I'm kidding, Louis. Hit the like button. They're really good. It was really quick, Gypsy. Tad's was really nice if you could use it. I mean, I'm kidding, Tad. Just kidding. What up, 2K? And everybody else. Tad then goes, hey, go check out that chess set. Here we go, Tad. Okay. And so I go and I look at this chess set and I bring it over. Or he brings it over. He's like, do you want to play? And I'm like, yeah, of course I want to play chess. You just asked me if I'd like to, like, jump off a bridge. Yeah, of course I'd like to jump off a bridge. Yeah, we're gonna play chess. And I'm not the most competitive. Yeah, I am. I'm the banker. I'm the guy that's like, who doesn't love playing chess? Well, people that are bad at chess, or people that don't know how to play chess, I guess. I guess people that are bad at chess can still like playing chess. Trust me. I'm kidding. Kidding. Totally kidding. I'm competitive. Pops and I, the last time we played chess was 20 years ago. And the reason why is because I think Pops is 5-1. Dominant, 5-1 when it comes to chess. I mean, dominant. And my cousin, Devin, is a savant. We've talked about chess before, where he can like pick a piece and be like, oh, you want me to beat you with the pawn? All right, I'm going to beat you with a pawn then. It's like, you can't beat me with a pawn, and then you end up, you lose the two pawn. You lose the 2 pawns. You're like, how the hell did I lose the 2 pawns? He's like, I'm going to beat you with this one, and then you thought you were going to get away from this one. It's like, how the, you know? And then, but he can't put his shoes on. I'm kidding. No, Devin's a great kid. Great guy. I'm just jealous of him. No, I'm competitive. Obviously, MVP. We all know I am. I'm competitive a little bit. Even when I'm on psychedelics, and I'm trying to like have fun with games and like just enjoy people, you know, like Sandman was trying to be all fun. I'm an ass. I'm competitively an ass. I'll admit that, sure, whatever. Tad brings over this really nice chessboard. He's all balancing it safely. He's like, "Ooh, look at this chessboard." And I'm like, all right, cool. And he makes me go black first. I'm like, oh man, we don't even get to pick what side, huh? You're just gonna make me go black. Okay, here we go. 3 moves later, checkmate. Tad, I need you to verify that it was 3 moves later. 3 moves. I'm not going any further until Tad verifies that it was 3 moves. True story, he says. 3 moves. And it wasn't the usual blitz move. It was, I got him. 3 moves. And he's like, what? Yeah, dude, I gotcha. Yeah, I got him. It was good. And so we changed sides, and I was like, wow. Yeah, it was goofy. And what was funny is we started the game off where one of his pieces was switched. I think a bishop was switched with a knight, and I was like, oh man, that would kind of switch up how you would like make your opening moves if like you thought that's how the pieces were supposed to be. And no, Tad doesn't smoke. He doesn't do the JCBBs. He doesn't get high. I do. Tad, not so much. Tad's sober. No, actually, MVP Tad opened with his knight. I was like, all right, cool. We got a white knight opener. You don't usually see that. That's a good one. I've read about them. Typically, you want to open up maybe knight side. You know, queen knight's pawn. I usually see gets moved. You know, to make room to open up for the bishop, queen's bishop. But you know, usually, typically you don't necessarily want to, because you want to control the middle of the board, right? And Tad was nowhere near the middle of the board. That's how I got him. He was nowhere near the middle. And as soon as he opened up the middle of the board, I got him. It was beautiful. And so we played again. I was white, and we learned, Tad figured out how to castle correctly for the first time. And he's like, dude, I love playing this game. And I'm like, castling is difficult. Nobody really understands castling. Like, how far over does the king move? And it's 2 spaces, and it's insane, Tad. Like, it's dumb. There's really only one direction that you ever really want to castle, or else you're just gonna open up your king to like way too much of a. It's blah blah blah. So anyhow, I won twice. I beat him. And I was like, thanks for making such an amazing burger for me. Thanks for opening my mind to such degrees of creativity that soy sauce and barbecue sauce can coexist, can mingle and create a fusion of flavor that opens the mind to such a plethora of hope and wellness. And completely I almost cried a little bit. Like, I almost cried. I was as close to crying as I ate that hamburger as I was to crying when I sang the song to start the show off. All right, and I was pretty close. So thank you. But for all of that, I'm better than you. I'm good at chess. And now Pops and I are gonna go get a chess set, and one of us is going to end up stabbing the other one with the queen. That's just how that goes. I like going 0 to 60. 0 to 60 pawn checkmate. Pops and I, when we were talking about it this morning, he got this wistful look on his face like, yeah, I do remember. He's like, you beat me? Yeah, Dad, I beat you once. I was like, oh, I don't remember that. Trash talking already. We don't even have the game. Trash talking already. So, we'll probably be live streaming a game together. Trash talking already. Trash talking already. Oh, man. So, anyhow, I got cards here. Anybody want cards? You want my card? Let's do a little reading here. Nerd, hopefully... I was going to show you my chart. Europe? Alright. So I was going to show you my jars. And here's the unfortunate thing about growing. Mushman, I'll do a giveaway, and it'll be part of the giveaway. The person will get the cards, right? I'll do it. So cool. We'll do the cards. There. So you remember last Monday we looked at my tent, right? We looked at all my jars, and we were looking at like how they were all doing well, and such. And that was Monday. Thursday, I go in and I check. And I had to kill 10 jars. Let's go look. You want to go see the grow tent real quick and we'll come back and we'll have a little fun? I had to kill 10 jars. 10 jars went green on me. Brutal. Brutal. Alright. Yeah, Sling. Yeah, Sharon. Let me show you where we're at now. And it wasn't because we checked them or anything like that. It was most of them were during the transfer, and then two of them just hadn't had any activity whatsoever. So I was like, all right, we're gonna crush them here. We're just gonna stop it. But I opened them and oh god, okay. The devastation. Hold on. The devastation. All of it gone. All down there is still okay. But yeah. And those, I think I'm just going to throw some distilled water in there. And, what's fun is I have a tent upstairs that I've been trying to figure out the temperatures. Right? Sorry to do that to you guys. But we got the temperatures figured out for upstairs in the tent up there. And I have 24 jars going up there. All of them are still okay. What it comes down to, and I had to think about this this morning as I was trying to figure out what to do this week, is I think for the four, I think I'm just gonna drown them all in distilled water, and not drown them all. That's not what I meant. I have 4. I'm talking about this out loud to you guys real quick. So they've all been growing in a light cycle, 12 and 12 light cycle from the get-go. So they're all should be myceliated. Alright. They've all seen the light from the time they hit the jar and such. They've had the 12 and 12 light cycles, so they're all myceliated. what I want to do is I think I'll just keep those jars, the ones that are in this downstairs tent. I think I'll keep those as spawn jars. And spawn jar. What's a spawn jar? You know, it's just mushrooms that you don't grow all the way out, and it's spawn. People here have talked about spawn. I've it hits a little softer, a little easier than usual shroomage, and it's usually like medicinal, more medicinal than it is for actually tripping out. You know what I mean? Some people, yeah, I do, King. That's me. King asked if I did a shake of my jars, and I do. And that's just me. You probably shouldn't, because really what you're doing is you're invariably, if you mess around with the filter at all, you could accidentally shove stuff through the filter. And so you could be adding stuff into your system that doesn't need to be added as the things are moving around. But, you know, the idea of moving it around and trying to get things to grow onto everything else is a good concept if you can do that in a clean way. But usually when you're shaking things, you're just allowing for the possibility of adding contaminants. So I've had things. Yeah, exactly. I like that one. Slow ones you don't. So it all depends on like how exactly. That actually is a good point. Someone said fast ones I shake and slow ones you don't, because the fast ones are like they'll grow. Sorry about my language. I'm gonna take a drink of water here. 1 second. It's all about what your shrooms, your strain, or whatever the LC is willing to hold on to. Some strains grow better in millet versus in rye or in whole oats. Some grains work better when you do shake them up versus when you don't shake them up. Millet, if it catches and you shake it, don't do that. It's already got a hell of a time trying to hold on to those little things. Don't shake your millet. You can shake your rye, you can shake your whole oats because they're a little bit bigger, a little sturdier. And by the time you get to the shaking point, when it comes to millet, it's all going to be clumped together anyhow, and all your moisture is going to be sucked up by whatever has been myceliating and growing as it is, and so you're not really moving much around other than just like sand. You know, it's like, do you want to shake a sandcastle? I don't know. This moment brought to you by the red stuff. Another way of looking at it, we just shake a tub. You know what I mean? We just shake a tub. Because you're kind of doing the same thing in the jar as you are in the tub. We just shake a tub. If you've ever shook a tub, weirdo, don't shake a tub. You dropped a few, right? So anyhow, what I'm thinking of doing with the jars down there, or down here, in there, over there, cat back on. What I'm thinking of doing is either, I'll try and stick it all in my freeze dryer, is I'll take one of those, all the jars that I have, and I'll spread them out onto our trays in the freeze dryer, and I'll freeze dry them, and then I'll grind it all into a spawn jar. This is an entire jar of Oak Ridge spawn. It did, Ladran. Ladran said shake a tub sounded just like Pops. Pops and I, it's my dad. We do sound alike, don't we? Would you shake a tub? Incredulity is an inherited trait. Incredulity. Stupid words. So what I can do then, what I was gonna get to, is we have Mushfest coming up, right? And so this is an entire jar of Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge can you can get this from Sandman over on I'm not sure where. He could get a hold of him if you need to, or Censored Citizen Scientist if you need to figure out how to get a hold of or whatever it is you might want from us, because I'm not entirely sure right now. But this is Oak Ridge, right? And then what I use are 000 caps. So roughly about 500 to 600 milligrams per cap. Okay. This isn't Oak Ridge. This is a Pink Buffalo, right? And so I have 25 of these things per bottle, right? All for Mushfest. This is all for Mushfest coming up. So if you're going to Mushfest, you'll get a little bit. They are horse pills, that is for sure. But that's not all that I got out of that jar, by the way. I can get 8 of these. So 200, a little over 200 caps, big caps per jar. That's not bad. It's not bad. Per jar. Not bad. So I think that's what I'm going to do with the jars that are in there. And I'm not going to worry about transferring those into tubs. The jars I have upstairs, I'm not going to show you because they're in the bedroom, and I don't want to like propagate any ideas that are good. Dude, Sling Blade, I got. That's not even, that's just one jar. That's Pink Buffalo, my favorite strain. But I got Oak Ridge here that I'm gonna transfer into caps, and I got Wiki Ozone that I'm gonna transfer into caps, and then I have an experimental tidal wave that I'm gonna transfer into caps too. So I got a lot of caps to make. Big caps are a lot more difficult. They're not difficult. None of these things are ever difficult to do. They're just time consuming and annoying. A pack of 25 caps takes maybe, if I'm focusing, 15-20 minutes. 100 pack of 0 cap, the small ones, 200 milligram ones. And why? Yeah, no, fortunately, I have a little 25 cap maker, which I like, actually, especially for the big caps, since they're a little more boutique, and so it gives me the option of being a little more boutique-y with it, versus the 100 cap maker, where it's just like, oh man, here we go, I guess we're gonna make these and fill up an order real quick. So anyhow, Mushfest coming up, huh? Here we go. I was really, because I went this last time in October, and I don't think I ever really like talked about Mushfest. I had a lot of fun. Glad I went. So many weirdos there. I can't believe we all exist in this world. Like, for real. We all ganged up on the downtown, whatever city we were in. And we pretended like we were going to buy things. I don't think anybody bought a single thing. But there were 20 of us all walking into stores. Like, oh, what's that, man? We're all ganged out of our heads on shrooms, and not one of us spent money on. I think we obviously bought a lot of moonshine, but not one other thing was bought on that trip, and it was hilarious. 20 of us just like, ooh, does that blink? Why is that so fast? You know, like consume. And we were like being consumed by the consumption of it all. And you can verify that. A lot of people here. We go back to the place, right? Back to where we're all just like, we don't have to consume it all. You don't have to spend any money at all. No, we're all fine. Like the huge table of just, you want shrooms? We got shrooms. You want to do shrooms? Do shrooms. You want cabs? We got cabs. You want LC? We got LC. You want what do you want? You want agar plates? You got agar plates. You know, you want prints? Yeah, we got prints. Someone brought prints. That was really dope. I think I stole a Ouija pin. Someone brought pins. All on this giveaway table, right? I'm blown away. Because this is months of work, right? Months of just looking at jars. Months of just like, oh, Christ, green again. You know, months of just all of this, right? I'm about to like tear up a little bit, and I haven't even done the microdose yet, right? Months of watching things grow while we grow, all for giveaways on a table. That's pretty awesome. What are we doing this for? You know? And I'm not saying anybody brought like their golden, like their prize, you know, prize mushrooms, or like giving away their prizes or anything, but we were giving away our prizes, giving away our LCs, spreading the love. I wouldn't be able to grow any of this if I hadn't gotten anything from Sandman, if I hadn't gotten anything from MVP, if I hadn't gotten anything from, and I really forget who sent me the wiki. I'm really bad at it. But all of this because we're doing this to give it away, you know? If you're trying to make money, there are a lot better, easier ways to make money. Keeper, you're asking who I am, buddy? I'm telling stories. That's who I am. I know who I am. Do you? Do you know who you are? Who are you, Keeper? Page 131 of Mindfulness, a quote from Plato. Wise men talk because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. That's a good one. That was a good one. All right. Who wants to do like a little bit of a? We're gonna. Morning, everybody. So I'm going to draw a card. Whoever guesses the card gets their cards read, okay? So I'm going to draw a card. As soon as I hold the card up, then you start guessing. All right? And guess. Ooh, it's a good card. Guess the card in the tarot deck that this is, and I'll read your card. And I'll give you a reading. I was trying to figure out how to do the giveaway, and I got paused there, and I didn't mean that. All right? So, we got... we'll go. So here it is. I'm gonna lay it right here while we start reading these things off. We got We got Chariot, Ace of Spades, Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups. We got the 7. Nice, Eric. King of Swords, the Hermit, the Joker. That's funny, Gypsy. We got the 4. My guess is the Fool, nerd. We got the Hearts, we got the Devil, we got Death. We got the Instruction cards. That's funny, RX. That's really funny. We got the Death card. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We got the Sup, girl. Have a great day, guys. Oh, hi. You too, Beth. Take care. We got Alternator. Very funny, Joey. We got the Lovers. We got Tower. We got Swords. We got 9 of Swords. We got 9 of Pentacles. We got the Suicide Kings. We got the 7. It's a, what I can say is it's the Major Arcana. It's not Sword, Pentacle, or any of those. It's in the Major Arcana. So, let's go, once again, the Fool. Me either, Gypsy. That's what we got. The Wheel of Fortune. We got Spare Tire. We got Full Cups. We got 7 of Swords. We got Joker. Full Metal Jacket. Joker. We got Pimp Chalice one. That's the Pimp Chalice. Oh, the Pimp Chalice one. No. Okay. We got the Sun. We got the Jester. We have, I have no clue. It's the World. Page. The World. Nice shot, Paige. We got the World. Goodness. We have the World. All right. Just for shits. Just so I can say the phrase I'm going to say, just for shits and giggles, let's see what the World has to say. Assured success, route, and it was upright when I picked it, voyage, emigration flight, change of place. Alright? We're all getting the hell out of here. That's what this means. It means we're on our way. Right on, Paige. Alright. Let me wash these. It means we're all here. We're all together. We're doing it. Making good choices. Making bad choices. Doesn't matter. We're out of here. Alright. So, just so you see, cards here. Who is this guy? That's funny. You guys are funny. Thank you guys for telling them who I am. I'll show you who I am. Paige. Alright, Paige. Just think about what you want the cards to talk to you about. And we'll get this going here. Thanks, everybody, for sticking around and messing around. I was really expecting YouTube to be like, hey, you're not allowed to sing. I was like, that would have been pretty rude, you know? YouTube telling me I can't sing. But for those of you that sang along with me, I hope you got the words that I didn't. I remember when I was going to college, I had this song stuck in my head for years by Tonic. I can't remember the song now, or how it goes. I'm trying to tell the story, and it's just completely blanking on my brain. But I was singing the song incorrectly for years, for like 2 or 3 years. And a friend of mine was listening to me. He's like, "What are you singing?" And I go, "The song." And he goes, "Yeah, that's wrong. You're not singing that right." I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Yeah, here's the lyric." And I had heard the song on the radio multiple times, sang along with it. OCD brain was like, "Yeah, we're gonna keep singing this for years now." I'm like, "Oh crap," you know. So there I am singing this song wrong for years. He corrects the song. I stopped singing the song. I'm like, "No, that's not the right song." It made me stop singing the song. It was the weirdest thing that I've ever had. Paige, continue, please, thinking about what you want the cards to talk to you about while I clean them up here. All right? Have you ever had that? It was the weirdest thing in the world. For years, I was stuck on the song, singing it wrong, no, it goes like this. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. He goes, yeah, it does. Which leads me to the silliest story of the weekend that I heard. And it was, so this guy, this doctor, got catfished into sending some person that he met online over $1 million, 1.3 million. This is on Dr. Phil. If you saw the episode, you can, okay, Paige. Pick a pile, Paige. One, two, three. All right. So, Dr. Phil is doing this story about a guy that got catfished for $1.3 million by this lady that claimed that she had boxes of gold and jewels that she needed to get sent through customs. Had spent 6 years talking to this lady. Gotcha, Paige. And trying to get her these boxes of gold and jewels. Beautiful lady too, right? 6 years. And he has the lady on. Yeah, that's not me. I don't know who that is. Yeah, that's my picture. I have no idea what's going on. Why is my picture being used for this? Crazy story, right? Crazier is to get a statement from the doctor who's like, yeah, look, I've been talking to someone for 6 years, and I've been waiting for them. Crazy, still in the middle of the fantasy that's never gonna. I'm still waiting for her to tell me if she's gonna send her boxes. If she doesn't want to send her boxes, then I guess I'm not gonna see her. No, I don't want to meet the real, whatever her name was. Because I've been talking to this person for 6 years, and I've kind of gotten used to it. Huh? Don't ruin my fantasy. I paid $1 million to have this fantasy. Don't take it away from me, real person. What? And it makes sense, I guess, you kind of become friends with the $1 million you just spent. You don't want to just walk away from it. It was the weirdest. Oh wow, people are willingly stay in the middle of things like that. I get it. It's hard to walk away from $1.5 million that you just spent on a fantasy. I'd stick around too. I wouldn't want Dr. Phil. And then the doctor goes, people think that I'm overcharging, or that I might overcharge in order to recoup some of the money I spent. And it's you think? I don't know if anybody's going to think that. Maybe. Silly. Just silly. Paige, let's get through. What I like to do is a then, now, and later. So just a 3-card reading about what you're dealing with, and we'll try and have a little fun, a little levity. If anybody dies, I apologize. Blame the cards. Not my fault. All right. Also, as I said earlier, I do positional, so if it's upside down, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with the upside down juju, okay? So here we go. Is that okay? Can I say that? I don't know. First card, then, Paige. First card, the Emperor. So back in the day, you had the Emperor. Let's see what the Emperor has to say about your situation, what you're thinking about, what he had to say. All right, the Emperor is, and I still read through the booklet because I like reading through the booklet. I don't know. I just kind of like reading through the booklet with you guys and letting you know that I'm really reading what they want me to read and not coming up with that out of my head. I had a talk with someone last week about why do you still use the book? And I go, so you guys trust me. So I'm not making this up. So the Emperor. The book's making it up, but not me. All right. Paige, the Emperor. Stability, power, aid, protection, a great person, conviction, reason. All right. So where we're coming at, with whatever we're dealing with, whatever it is you want the cards to talk to you about, is you're coming at it from an area of stability, calm, peace, structure, happiness, the ability to move forward. Because you got someone that you got backup. You had backup. All right? So whatever situation it was like, yeah, it was a stable situation leading up to upside down reverse tower. Someone's gonna die. Reversed. Let's read about the tower here. Misery, distress, ruin, indigence, adversity, calamity, disgrace, deception. Reversed. According to one account, the same in a lesser degree, also oppression, imprisonment, tyranny. Page. Here we are, okay? It's fine. All right? It's fine. Things were great. All right? You were on the come up. You were, it was like 2 minutes to go. Everything's great. You're probably going to have to let the Chiefs score one more time. All right? And then, out of nowhere, you get a holding penalty that hasn't been called all game. Let's see what your third card is. You picked this pile, too, by the way. You picked pile 1. I was going pile 3. I was really rooting for you on this one. All right? Last one, Paige. 10 of Pentacles. All right? It's your job? This is about your job? Holy balls. That's a wacky job if this is your job. 10 of Pentacles. A man and woman beneath an archway which gives entrance to a house and domain. Divinatory meanings are gain, riches, family matters, archives, extraction, the abode of a family. But it's reversed. And so it's chance, fatality, loss, robbery, games of hazard, sometimes a gift or dowry or a pension. Do you work in the stock market, Paige? Because that's what this reads like. It's like, this reads like you wake up with hope. You wake up with hope and not so much. And then it's like that's this. Child support enforcement. Oh, Paige, it's a perfect card. I really like your reading. I don't even know if it makes sense to anybody else. But I appreciate this reading because of your job and you. This is a perfect reading. And reversed 10 of Pentacles as the outgoer. I love it because you work for child support service. Thank you, Paige, for that moment. That's a beautiful moment. Thank you. Man, I nailed it. If this doesn't say child support enforcement, I don't know. I don't know what does. That's funny, Paige. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thanks for letting me read your cards, and I think I nailed it. I got you on that one. In other words, have a good day at work. It should be going okay. You should have a job for the foreseeable future. So, sometimes the cards do it on their own, right? If you don't get in the way, if you don't get in the way, then good things can happen. So, Paige, thank you. Thank you for what you do. Obviously, I'm not. Hopefully, nobody thinks I'm making light of that situation. But I just thought the cards were perfect for that situation. So, thank you again for everybody tuning in, spending time with me. I was gonna do a whole lot more. We were gonna eat Oreos together. I had an idea that maybe you guys would like to eat some Oreos with me, but I'll eat those by myself. I wasn't gonna do a giveaway, but we did. Just kind of got caught up in some other things and laughing and singing and enjoying each other. So, Paige, talking about Tad, and his soy sauce burger. Beautiful day. Beautiful weekend. NASCAR's back. Watched Daytona with Pops yesterday. Football, it's kind of back. Watching XFL. So, we had a great weekend. My best weekend I've had in a long time. So, thank you, Ted. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'll see you all at Mushfest in about a month or so. 2 months. I think we got a place picked. Pops will be back tomorrow. To that one guy that's like, who is this guy? I'm like, I hope you know now who I am. If you don't know who I am, it's whatever. So scroll me out of here. Sharon, you have a great one. Give me some emojis. Give me some, what emojis? Give me some, ooh, what do I want? Some stars. Give me stars. Give me some star emojis and we'll scroll y'all out of here and we'll get the heck out. All right. Love y'all. All right. Exception, you take care. RX, you take care. I lost. Turtle, you take care of yourself. Paige, I bet they don't. Neither does your job. Ha ha ha. JCBB, you take care of yourself, my friend. I appreciate the star. And Ladran, take care. Be safe. What a fine day it is. Happy President's Day. Thanks, Obama. Thanks. I think Gerald Ford is not. Jimmy Carter's in hospice, so keep him in your thoughts. The best, one of the best humans ever. Jimmy Carter. He's in hospice. He just went in this weekend. So, Sharon Sparks, love you. Have a great day. Onyx, have a great day. Choop, I lost. Kim Bolden, Jesus Christ, Bye Peoples, Bridgie, Silly Cat, Mushman, Bill, Choop and Dupe. I love that name. Herbie Wan, Silly, D. Anderson, and you two. It's okay, Sharon. It's fine. I can't find my stars either. That's why I close my eyes after I hit myself. Man, don't hit yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that. That was just a joke. I'm blah, blah, blah. We'll get the heck out of here. Remember, if you give a hug, you get a hug, all right? Love y'all.